Yes, Kenya. Tamu sana, tamu sana, tamu sana, yes. In this video, I want us to have a look at a response by ICTCS Owallo concerning what happened earlier today in Kisumu. For the tweet is going to form the basis of our analysis and discussion right now. Owallo, Mr. Chiloba, and other CA officials and guests narrowly escaped unhurt. This is lowly banditry and hooliganism. It is hugely regrettable. There is no place for such base conduct in social order. That's Owallo's response to what happened earlier today in Kisumu. And we all know that earlier today, there were protests in Kisumu, and as residents were protesting, Owallo and his team were also organizing a meeting in Kisumu. Before digging deep into that story or into the analysis, if you are watching us but you have not yet subscribed, kindly subscribe, give this video a like, and to any other person watching us outside Kenya, drop a comment, let us know from which part of the globe you are watching us from. Let's dig deep. Yes. Earlier today, Kisumu residents took to the streets of Kisumu protesting against William Ruto's government's failure to lower the cost of living. And immediately after presenting their petition to Kisumu County Commissioner, they got wind that Owallo was in town holding some meetings. So they stormed the meeting, but fortunately or unfortunately, Owallo, who might have gotten wind of what was happening or what was to happen, was not present. That's how things unfolded earlier today in Kisumu. So this tweet by Owallo is raising very interesting issues I want us to find out right now. Owallo is saying this is lowly banditry and hooliganism. I'm taking that to mean Owallo is referring to Kisumu residents who stormed this meeting as bandits. And that's very interesting because Owallo and leaders supporting William Ruto from the LUO nation have been claiming that the ground in the LUO nation is warming towards William Ruto. With this kind of a language, is Owallo helping William Ruto win the LUO nation, or is actually spoiling chances for William Ruto? The truth of the matter, this is a language that is very unfortunate for Owallo to use. This is a language that can easily pass out as Owallo being too proud and just insulting his LUO community. That will spoil things for William Ruto, for himself, and for the rebels, the so-called rebels, or leaders from the LUO nation supporting William Ruto. That's the first thing coming out very, very clearly. And then secondly, we all know that Owallo has been trying to shadowbox Raila Odinga. We have been seeing him distributing maize in Gorogoro in the LUO nation. Could it be possible that Owallo deliberately organized that meeting to coincide with the Kisumu demonstrations? That's highly possible, and that goes on to confirm that maybe in this case, Owallo was out to provoke the Luo nation. Now that he succeeded in provoking the Luo nation and they acted or rather behaved the way they behaved, Owallo has no moral authority to now turn around and start lamenting, because he's the person who provoked the people. You organize a meeting at a time the people are mourning, and we are being told there were a lot of celebrations in that meeting. They were eating, the people are hungry. So the people felt that maybe these people who were celebrating and eating and feasting were actually laughing at them. So I consider that as a provocation. Owallo indeed provoked the people. And then something coming out very clearly, if you look at Ruto's style of politics, William Ruto is coming out as a confrontational kind of a leader. And we used to see that during the campaigns, where William Ruto, if Raila maybe visits an area, then William Ruto very, very fast visits that area. I'm seeing Owallo and his team, those who are supporting William Ruto, they are introducing confrontational politics in the Luo nation. I honestly believe that there was no urgency or emergency for Owallo just to hold that meeting in Kisumu at a time people were protesting and demonstrating against the government. And even before I conclude, if you look at Owallo and the leaders supporting William Ruto in the Luo nation, they are coming out very clearly to me as leaders who are just supporting William Ruto for their own personal gains. So they are trying to cheat William Ruto that the ground is tilting towards William Ruto. The truth of the matter, if you looked at what happened today in Kisumu, and even this tweet alone, Eliud Owal is just confirming that the ground in Kisumu, or rather in the Luo nation, is still very hostile to William Ruto. And that's actually true. The ground is very hostile to William Samoei Ruto. So the best thing William Ruto should do, he should not be, or rather he should not put all his hopes on some of these leaders who were rejected by the people. It's my humble appeal that William Ruto should work with the elected leaders who are respected by the people, not elected leaders who are being seen as sellouts. He should work with the elected leaders who are respected by the people. That's the only sure way William Ruto can actually make inroads in the Luo nation. Otherwise, ladies and gentlemen, let me stop it there. But even before I stop, if you are watching us, but you have not yet subscribed, kindly subscribe, give this video a like, give it a like, please. And to our fans and subscribers here, I'm very much humbled, very grateful for the kind of support you're giving me here. God bless you, God bless Kenya. Any other person who wants to support us, I've pinned my number on the comment section. Contact me through the number or feel free to channel your support to the number. This tweet by Eliud Owallo confirms the ground is very hostile to William Ruto and to the Nyanza leaders supporting William Samoei Ruto. So Eliud Owallo and his team should not cheat William Ruto that is gaining on the ground. The ground is even becoming more hostile to William Ruto and his team. This tweet by Eliud Owallo also goes on to confirm and to prove that in one way or the other, elected leaders who are seen at State House might find it very hard or very rough or tough on the ground. That means their political careers hangs in the balance. Just by being seen at State House, their political careers hangs in the balance. And above all, this tweet by Eliud Owallo confirmed that Eliud Owallo is insulting the Luo nation. And this will augur very negatively for him, for William Ruto, and for the leaders supporting William Ruto in the Luo nation. Let me stop it there. Ladies and gentlemen, let's meet in our next analysis.